Captain's log. Stardate July 2nd, year 2017. We have been sent on a very special mission to explore solar systems beyond ours. Perhaps we'll find meaning. Perhaps we'll find purpose. Perhaps we'll find ourselves. Anyway, XO, XO, heart, 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 Captain Lali Gill.
Full speed ahead, crew. Oh, hello. Welcome to Science Thrill. And to my ship, DJ Starlight, where the S is a dollar sign. But we have been sent on a special mission by NASA, I don't know if you've heard of it, to a planet outside of our solar system that potentially has life on it. Okay, it is in a specific. There's reason to believe there's life on this planet because it is Earth-like and it is in a habitable zone. What does that mean? Well, habitable zone, it's the range of orbits around a star where the amount of light energy from the sun and the atmospheric pressure is right in this sweet spot where liquid water can exist. And liquid water means potentially, maybe, there's life. By the way, let me introduce you to my crew. This is Tungsten. He's the expert on exoplanets and their locations. He's kind of like the history and maps guy. He's not the bravest, but he's reliable. He gets the job done. This right here is Velveeta. She is an expert on the technical side of things, the mechanics of the ship, physics, etc. She's the kind of like the no-nonsense go-getter of the ship. So yeah, so there's potential to find life.
But we're not going to find intelligent life, right? I mean, the chances for life to even exist, let alone be sustained, like, can happen.
It's actually not that hard to sustain life. For, let's say, a goldfish you got with your girlfriend, and all you had to do was feed it. Even easier if your girlfriend made a specifically engineered fish tank that replicates the ocean environment.
Okay, moving on. So let's just talk a little bit about exoplanets. So research about worlds outside of our solar system actually didn't really begin until you won't even, like, I doubt you even realize how recent it was. It was 1995. I mean, I was like 3 years old, but that was still really recent. And it was with the discovery of a planet called Planet 51, Pegasi b. And it was found through actually an analysis of this host star. Nowadays, exoplanets are being discovered like left and right in the race to find Earth-like planets. NASA has a program called the Kepler mission, which is all about finding exoplanets outside of our solar system. And so far, they have found a total of 4,034 planets. And in the past 4 years, they've found 219 49 of those are potentially habitable. So like features of these exoplanets that they have discovered, like some are smaller than Mercury. Some have tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of rings that rotate in the opposite orbit from the planet. And some have 2 or 3 host stars. Some are super low density. There's one that's called a styrofoam planet that's like a gas giant, but it's like it has really low density. And then there are many, many icy and rocky planets. So what we are doing here is very new and very exciting. I'm excited. Are you all excited? Boy, oh boy, I am so excited. I'm so excited right now. I am very excited.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Captain, but we're getting a strange transmission.
Captain Lali Gill, I am the one they call Nemesis. My sensors indicate that your spaceship is navigating toward my home planet. I am here to warn you to travel further no more. For if you land on my planet, I can assure you, things will be most uncomfortable. End transmission. Is the lighting okay?
You guys saw that, right? That was like a real living thing. That was an intelligent thing. But
How did that happen?
we have to keep going, though. I mean, discovering this and maybe, I don't know, hog-tying this guy and bringing him back to NASA, that could win us, win me and us a prize or something. That we have to go.
I gotta put this on autopilot. I gotta figure out how he hacked the transmission and make sure he doesn't do this again.
And I'll have that video analyzed. This wouldn't be the first time I've been pranked.
All right. Whew. You guys are here on the spaceship witnessing a very important thing. So while we go and try to figure this out, we have a presentation for you. It's maybe it'll distract you from that horrific monster that we are hurtling towards. We have a presentation from somebody who just jumped on the ship when it was about to leave. They advised him not to, but hey, this guy, he doesn't take no for an answer. I introduce you to our first research or talk of the evening. It's by Brendan Manklang.
My name is Brendan Manklang, Kingston, and I'm in space right now. I have created a presentation about space because I think people care a lot about space, but there's a lot of things they don't know. You're out in the world, you see things like Star Wars and Star Trek and Spaceballs and The Astronaut's Wife, Astronaut's Ice Cream, The Space Between by Dave Matthews, The Space Bar on the computer, Space Invaders, the video game. There's lots of space things, but there's something that people, they love stars and they love planets and they love spaceships and they like Jar Jar Binks like a lot. But when you think about space is none of that stuff. Dave Matthews was right. Space is the space between all those things. Can I have the next slide, please? It fucking sucks. There's nothing in that shit. And can I have the next slide, please? Here's the list I made of things people like. Air, water, food, pets, music, Netflix. This one was supposed to say this presentation, but the screen is not big enough, which maybe is telling because maybe you won't enjoy this presentation because the screen isn't big enough. But let's break it down. Who likes air? Can we clap if we like? Yeah, this is some hot shit, right? Next one, please. All right, air on Earth, it contains 10 septillion molecules per cubic meter of just whatever. You know, water vapor, oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, trace elements like dandruff, all that shit. About 20% is oxygen. That's the good stuff, all right? That's what they give old people. In the same space contains about 2 molecules per cubic meter. Mostly garbage-ass hydrogen. That's like if you went to Earth air is like a planet. No, it's like a party, right? It's a party. Everyone on Earth is there. Everyone who's ever lived on Earth is there. And all there's like so much shit there. And this is a party with 2 guys. They're both named Troy. They do close-up magic. They're really doing a fantasy football draft, and it's not fantasy football season. That's what space is like. Can I have the next slide, please? Yeah, hydrogen, man, right? Fuck that shit. That is a bad gas. Can I have the next slide, please? Oh, here, this is what you're thinking. Oh, there's no air. I'll hold my breath. I do it all the time in the pool. No, you're dumb! This is not just like the pool. The pool has pressure in it. The pool has pressure. There's no pressure up there. It just sucks everything out of your lungs and it ruptures them. Actually, holding your breath would kill you faster. And also, it will make you pee, projectile vomit, and defecate all at the same time, immediately. I have had this experience. I have drank too much and experienced space in college, and it was bad. So don't breathe out. Can I have the next one, please? Water. Look. That looks good, right? Delicious. I love to drink that stuff. It's just like juice, but like none of the garbage. Can I have the next one? So, remember this like YouTube trend from like 3 years ago? Where people would boil water and it would be cold and they'd run out with boiling water and they'd throw it in the air and like this gift would turn into snow? That's what water is every time in space. If you look at your cooking directions, they're like high altitude directions, like if you live in Denver or some shit, you want to make pancakes and the recipe's different, you don't look, probably, you live at sea level. It's because the lower the pressure, the faster shit boils. In space, there's no pressure. So you're like, oh, a cup of water, oh, it's boiling? Oh, it's fine though, because it's like 7 degrees in here, but it's still boiling? Yeah, no pressure. But once it turns out, it turns into fucking, what's that dust called? Snow. It turns into snow. Water is all snow in space, and that sucks. Can I have the next slide? However, some intrepid people have kept it as liquid. Guys, if there's any kids or like people who are pregnant, please don't look at this next slide. Fuck what that is! Drinking water? Oh my god! Fuck that! Would you ever do that? Now look at his face! He knows how bad this is! Oh! Barf! Take this away, please! So this is food. Now this kind of looks fun, right? He's like, the honey is floating, and he's putting it on a tortilla. Can anyone clap if they ate honey on a tortilla today? No, because you had fucking spaghetti with ragu sauce, because it's really good. But in space, all you can eat is honey. You can eat a lot of things, but only tortillas. They're like bread mixed crumbs. So we put everything on the tortillas. And I'm like, cool, I love Mexican food. And like, also, we brought a fucking honey bear up there because there's nothing else we could think of. These people think astronaut ice cream is ice cream. It's bad up here. Can I have the next slide, please? This is what pudding does in space. It becomes evil and tries to get in you on its own accord. I like pudding, but that is like if my wife was a werewolf. I'd be like, no, you have turned on me. Evil is now within you and you can't be near me anymore. Can we just look at that one? Look at that. That is so, look, it's just like it's coming at him. Okay, can I have the next slide, please? So this slide was about pets. But I was hoping this would be a fun show, so I've not included any information about pets. Except just to say the information I had about the pooping and peeing and stuff at the same time, it wasn't from human tests. Don't send a dog into space, you guys. It's fucked up. Please don't. And I have cats and I like them, and I can't see them anymore because I will not let them in space. Can I have the next slide, please? This is the tag from the movie Alien. A lot of Alien is fiction, including the robot that has milk blood. That, I do not believe it happened. And Paul Reiser has never been to space, so those parts are not true. However, the tagline has a very good point. Sound does not travel well in space. I checked online. Some nerd said it does travel a little bit. But not so you can hear it, so you cannot jam out on anything. So ironically, Dave Matthews, the space between, can never and will never be heard in space. Okay, can I have another one? Netflix. We love it, right? Movies, right? Movies? Are you kidding me? I love those things. They're like long TV shows. Okay, I don't know if you guys can you read the text from where you are?
Yeah.
The internet is as slow as dial-up in space. I am 35. I know what that means. I lived through dial-up. Those guys are still waiting to see like a small picture of it. They started Monday. Getting a lot of reviews of Fight Club and like analysis, but you read the whole thing and you scroll back up to see if the picture had to do with the article. Oh yeah, this is my thing about dial. Oh yeah, Netflix would suck. It would be like, you'd see like one picture, you'd be like, hey Jim, tell me when the frame changes. I'll come back. I gotta fucking eat honey on a tortilla. Can I have the next one, please? Yeah, right? That's code for sex. Because some people put Netflix on and then they get up to the dirty deed. Not in space, though. No one will ever admit to it. No NASA astronauts or other astronauts have ever confessed to having sex in space. They set up a married couple for 500 days and they were like, no, we didn't do it. And one of the things is because you're in 0G, any movement has a perfect reaction. So it's like very hard to like get like your bump, like you both like just bump it. Like there's no countervailing force. There's no like everything is just like it's hard. So either they're not doing it or they figured it out, but it's embarrassing. And or the thing I just thought of right now, maybe it's fucking great and they don't want us to know. Maybe if we knew how good space sex was, we'd be up there tomorrow. Saving it. So astronauts are selfish. That's another reason. Can I have another slide, please? Oh, yes. Guys, this is another one. Hide the kids. Show them what crying looks like in space, please. Fuck that! He's going back in! This is a man! He's crying because that pudding hurt him deeply. And now he can't even get the tears to leave! That's the fucking grossest thing I've ever seen! I kind of want to see the guy sucking the water thing again, just like free me up from this. Alright, oh my god, I'm getting stressed out! Is there another slide? I don't remember. Yes! I wrote this presentation before I got on the ship. I was very proud of myself. Turns out I'm a hypocrite. But the ship doesn't work with my Mac, so I couldn't edit it. So maybe none of this is real. Maybe space is awesome, and maybe honey in a tortilla is the new avocado toast. But I don't think so. I think space fucking sucks.
Get that guy off the ship. Alright. Okay, so onward we go into other solar systems. Now, solar systems vary quite a bit, actually. There isn't one typical solar system. We think of ours, we have our beloved sun. But there are actually some that have two, plenty that have two suns. So researchers at UC Berkeley and Harvard recently looked into this. You guys know that there's this giant cloud? There's just a cloud of stars near Earth called Perseus. And these scientists looked into the stars that exist in this cloud and found that many of them are orbiting each each other. Some in pairs and some like on their own. So after analyzing these orbits, the scientists came up with a theory that actually one thing to note about these stars in this cloud is that they're very young. They're much younger than our sun. So by examining them, we can understand what happened in our sun as it is. And by analyzing the orbits, they found that actually these stars were generated in pairs with wide orbits initially. Then as they matured, the gravitational force between them either drew them closer to each other or threw them apart from each other. So the stars that they found that looked like they were alone, they actually had like counterparts. So that makes it not outside of the realm of possibility that our sun has its own twin. There are these twin suns. And honestly, I think it would be quite magical if we had two suns. I would love that.
It'd be really hot.
Come play with us.
Did you hear that?
Come play with us, Lali.
Is that someone's ringtone? And you guys have a creepy ghost ringtone?
Come and play.
My phone is on silent, so it's not my creepy ghost ringtone. Oh god. You guys definitely don't hear that?
We are not a ringtone, Lali.
We are twin suns.
Twin sun.
Oh my god! How did they get on DJ Starlight where the S is a dollar sign? You guys don't see this? They're right there. They're looking right at me. So, twin suns. Is it true that there's always an evil twin and a good twin?
Yes, I am the evil twin.
Actually, I'm evil too.
Join us. We could be evil triplets.
Yes, come play with us.
What is that? Well, I mean, I've led a pretty pious life. I guess I've earned the right to cause some trouble. So, what were you thinking? Toss some asteroids around, burn up a tiny little planet?
Break your spaceship.
Yes.
Break
Your ship.
Seems like a bad idea.
Ship.
But
Your ship.
it's a rental, so what the hell?
Your ship.
Being evil feels great! What's next? Let's keep this destruction train a-rolling!
Actually, we have a thing we need to get to.
Yes, a very important thing.
Very important thing.
Oh damn it, there's another transmission coming in.
What's this? It seems as if your ship has been destroyed, Captain Gill. Oh, by yourself? How could that happen? Maybe somebody shot you with a hallucination ray. Well, there's no time to think about that. You're going to be too busy not traveling to my planet. Or if you do somehow make it to my planet, I can assure you, it will be a very, messy situation. Consider this your final warning.
Oh god, 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 oh god.
Well, I guess I better get started repairing this. Thompson, you wanna hand me a wrench when I ask for one? Just like old times.
Oh, sure, but I have to warn you, when I hand it to you, it will be sweaty. I say this because last time you were very grossed out.
Okay. No big deal. It'll be fine. That guy looks scary, but I'm scary too sometimes. Really okay. Ooh, God, I feel woozy. Alright. Okay. I'm just gonna think a little about this solar system that this guy lives in now. Tell you guys a little about it. As I shake this off. So, TRAPPIST-1 is a real solar system. It is of great interest to scientists right now because there are 7 Earth-like planets in the solar system. So 7 chances for water, baby. 7 chances for life, my dude. So, it's like the hot topic right now. The thing about TRAPPIST-1 is the planets, they're all really crammed in there. They're all really close to each other. And theoretically, like, all of the gravitational pulls of all these planets would mean that over time, they would just start colliding with each other. If they had moons, they actually don't have large moons, but those would collide with each other. It would be an issue. Everything's really compact. So to investigate this, scientists, I don't know exactly where, but the video will show it, have made music out of their orbits to try to understand how they sync up with each other. So each orbit, this is the first planet, each orbit, when it's completed, is a note, and then later on you'll see, well, once all the planets are in, whenever the orbits synchronize, when they happen at the same time, then there'll be a percussion note. So let's just listen to this. To try to, they found that, like, when they did this music thing, that they harmonized pretty well. And I don't know, did that sound like music? I think so. Yeah. It's pretty cool. So, I'm tired. I just hallucinated a bunch, and then I did a dance that was a lot of flailing. So, I think I'm gonna go just rest for a little while. You guys feel free to explore some other planets that might be around. You might see something cool. But yeah, okay. See ya.
Bye.
or twice as high. Take a look, it's in my book, a reading rainbow. I can go anywhere, friends to know and ways to grow, a reading rainbow. I can be anything. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. A reading rainbow.
Hey, young world. Welcome back to Reading Rainbow. We're in a rainbow. I'm LeVar Burton, this time around, and I'm here to tell you that this world is yours. In this world, your dreams make the world go round. This world is made of rainbows, and dreams are like water that keep this world going. In this world, you could be a rainbow, a mineral, an egg, an expert coder, soldier, air guitarist, lover, a prince, princess, and millions of other occupations where being an expert will help you make a difference. We all have dreams. This is my first day on this planet. Full disclosure. Yes, it's a distant planet. Yes, we're in a rainbow. But what I can tell you is I've lived every human life who has ever existed since the dawn of time, since 85 million years ago, when moonbows were more popular than rainbows. I've walked in the shoes of every race, religion, gender, sexual orientation, loving and hateful person. We share souls. It's only now I see that every act of hatred and violence I committed against another, I committed against myself. Every act of love and hand of kindness you extend is expressed onto yourself. So this entire place is for you. Rainbows run on dreams in this world. Thank you for playing such rainbow, beautiful music. Rainbows run on dreams, and other than that, they practically run themselves. Now, I'm the only man on this planet, on this exoplanet. So if you wouldn't mind joining me, I'd like to try again. Civilization, that is. From scratch. Let's call this planet Africa.
And they have a little musical presentation for us. So give it up for Coleman and Scott Hinners.
Yeah. It's fine. It's over there. Where? To your left. Thank you.
Hi, I'm a black hole enthusiast. This is my fiance. He's also a black hole enthusiast. Scott, right?
That's true.
So anyway, one thing that we do know about black holes is that there are many facts surrounding black holes. One thing that we do know is that a lot of people know a lot of things about black holes, and there's a lot to be known, there's a lot of So yeah, we were enthusiastic about it, and so we wrote a song about black hole facts. Outer space, I suppose we could never get too close. Time moves slow, can't escape. The gravity's displaced. Boiling hot, freezing cold. A star collapsed, now is dead. They began with a bang. We can't hear you scream in space. Black hole facts, just relax and put them in your brain. Black hole facts, just relax, just relax. Orbiting, gas and dust, stars and planets fall right in. Move too close, feel the pull. We can't see them if they're alone. Primordial, supermassive, the Milky Way galaxy. Gravitational pulls 20,000 light years away. Black hole facts, just relax and put them in your brain. Black hole facts, just relax, just relax. Black hole facts, just relax and put them in your brain. Black hole facts, just relax, just relax.
Black hole facts, black hole facts,
just relax.
Black hole facts, black hole facts,
just relax.
Black hole facts, black hole facts,
just relax.
Black hole facts, black hole facts.
Our sun has become one. Wormholes may or may not be inside. Since we do not yet have a theory that reliably unifies general relativity with quantum mechanics, we do not know of the entire zoo of possible space-time structures that it could accommodate wormholes. Some people believe black holes are a sort of wormhole portal to other parts of the universe, making faster than light or even time travel possible, as evidenced by Interstar Galactica, Star Trek, Andromeda, Battlestar Galactica, Doctor Who, Sliders, Fringe, Halo, Portal, and The Simpsons! Black hole facts, just relax and put them in your brain. Black hole facts, just relax, just relax. Black hole facts, just relax and put them in your brain. Black hole facts, just relax, just relax.
Black hole facts, black hole facts,
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 just relax.
we conferred. We're gonna take a little detour now. So Tungsten here spotted a super hot planet that we're just gonna check out. We read about it recently. So this is a planet that was discovered very recently by a team working in South Africa, and they're using I get the name right, Kilo something. Kilo degree extremely little telescope. Very cute. And it is it's a planet that the surface that's facing its host star is hotter than most other stars. It's almost as hot as the surface of our sun. And its atmosphere is mostly made up of metals. It is bombarded by ultraviolet radiation, and the atmosphere is degrading as we speak. So I'm gonna just go out there. All right. What's the status, guys?
All right. Landing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I have thick skin. Here I go. Wow, the atmosphere here is pretty wild. It's very, very different from Earth's. It's very hot, but some sort of life form can live here, apparently, because my biodetectratron is going wild.
Jan? Jan? Janet! Janet! It's Jer Bear!
What? An alien life form.
Janet! Oh gosh.
Greetings.
What?
My name is Lali Gill. I am from Earth, a planet far away from here.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
I come in peace. What?
Yeah.
You're not an alien?
No, but since you're here, could you give me a ride to the moon?
like the Earth?
Yeah, the moon.
Wait, so what? How are you here?
Well, you know, I tell my wifey Janet, I say, honey, I love you to the moon and back. And you know what she says?
What?
Prove it. She's such a pistol now. So, you know, I set out to try, but I must have taken a wrong turn out of Scottsdale, because this don't look like no pizza pie in the sky to me. There's no amore here, you know.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You're from Earth, you're not an alien, I haven't found life miraculously. I'm not going to win a prize yet.
Yeah, are you the captain or are you new? Because you don't seem like you really got a good grasp.
What?
I'm sorry, I'm just joshing. You seem nice.
Okay.
So will you give me a ride?
Okay, I mean, sure, can we talk? I mean, I've made the effort to get out on this hell planet, so what,
oh, come on, it's not bad.
Well, how did you get here? I mean, okay, so you took a wrong turn.
Well, yeah, well, I drove down, eventually found my way to NASA. I snuck in.
Okay.
I kind of jimmied the lock on a rocket.
That's illegal, okay.
I hit the blast off button. These things are very simple to operate.
And you've been traveling through space? How long have you been lost?
A couple of months.
And you've just been here?
Mostly, yeah.
Okay.
You know, well, first I started out in Arizona. And I drove to NASA, so that's a whole thing.
Okay. All right. So you are, yes, you are very lost indeed, sir.
Yeah.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Well, good thing you have your ID on you for all the people who are going to be checking.
Right. Well.
Here.
You don't want to. I never leave home without it. What? You have one of these?
An ID. Oh,
No, one of these bags.
What is that? That looks like.
It's a bag to put your ID in. Are you sure you're the captain?
Are you sure? Okay, you just thrown me off. I've been going through a lot.
All right.
Okay. All right. All right. Just screw it. Fine. You can come with us. Fine.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. All right. Just follow me back into my spaceship here.
You think they'd mind if I leave this map here?
Yeah. No, they wouldn't mind. There's no one here.
Because this is just Italy. This doesn't help me.
Where's my crew? Hello, crew. Where are you? All right. Wait. So I'll look you up. We're on the final stretch, Harry. Hyperdrive initiated. Alright, we're here.
Flat foot over here.
Okay. Alright, play it cool, guys. We gotta just play it cool.
Talk me too?
Yes. This Nemesis guy, it seems like he means business, but so do we, right? Right? Right?
Yeah, frickin' fracker on board, I guess.
Alright, here we go. Okay, we're here. It's me, Captain Lali Gill, and my crew, and a guy. Nemesis, show yourself. Show yourself.
Now, drat. You came here on laundry day.
We're here. We're here to show that you live here and that you are intelligent life.
I know I live here. I think I am. You're all rude people.
I just joined this whole
rude.
I didn't know what we were doing.
You're all rude. The being asked you not to come to his planet. Please don't come to his planet. He might not be prepared to have guests.
So you're not, boy. You were so menacing in those transmissions. It sounded like bad things would happen to us if we came.
Bad things will happen. You'll have to sleep on the air mattress. It has a hole. A hole so large. It will not be inflated by the time you are awake.
That's the worst. So you didn't want us to come because you didn't want us to come because you are not ready for us. Okay.
I'll never be ready. I live in a studio planet. I can never have guests.
Okay, that's fine. We're cool with that. So you're not gonna kill us?
No. Didn't you understand? I kept telling you it would be most uncomfortable.
Yeah, no, just a royal misunderstanding. Boy.
Well,
Sounds like it was pretty clear.
we're out of gas. So I mean, we're gonna have to. Sorry, we're gonna have to stay for at least a while.
Yeah.
It must be so. I will allow it to happen. But I must give you one warning. I have not washed my towels yet. I will have to use my beach towel.
I think we'll go. Alright.
He might not make it. Leave the weak behind.
Okay.
I'm used to a certain level of luxury.
Come with me. I'll show you the sectional sofa.
Alright. Settle in, guys. You'll be fine, bud. This worked out pretty well. Take care, Jared.
Thank you.
So I guess just gonna stay on this planet, myself included. Just gonna live on this planet from now on. So I'll see you guys never. No, but in all seriousness, this is the last show because I am moving away. Me and Lali Gill, the person. Not the captain, breaking the fourth wall here. Whoa. So I just want to thank you all for coming. This is the end of our show. Give yourself to do what I love, do things of what I love, comedy and science, and talk about the stuff, all this stuff. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I want to thank Kate and Aaron here at Good for helping me put this show together and putting it on every month. So give them a hand. Rader and Berg were very heavily involved in all the writing. Brett wrote a lot of this show, most of it, and yeah, so they're great. And I want to bring them out. Hey, everyone, come back up. This is fun. Yeah, let's do a bow, everyone. Bow.